In a trademark opposition proceeding before the TTAB, standing and grounds are related legal concepts, but they are distinct and they are both equally important to prevail in an opposition. Standing is about who can bring the opposition. The opposer has to have some skin in the game, some legitimate stake in the outcome of this application. So to establish standing, an opposer will need to show that they have some real interest in the application and that they could potentially be harmed by the approval of the application. This doesn't require proving actual harm, just that there's a possibility of harm to the opposer by the approval of the application, such as a likelihood of confusion between the opposer's trademark and the applied for trademark. The grounds for the opposition, on the other hand, refer to the substantive heart of the matter as to why the trademark application needs to be refused. Essentially, what did the USPTO miss? So some examples for grounds for an opposition could be likelihood of confusion, like I mentioned earlier, where there is concern that the opposer's trademark and the applied for trademark are confusingly similar. Mere descriptiveness may also be grounds for an opposition. In this case, the opposer would be arguing that the trademark should not be approved because it would give a monopoly over certain terms that everyone has the right to use to describe products and services or the companies themselves, and granting the application would constrain their ability to use those terms. And there are many more grounds for opposition that I'm not going to cover here. But to sum up the distinction between standing and grounds, standing answers the question, do you have a right to be here? Are you minding your business, or are you trying to stick your nose where it doesn't belong? On the other hand, grounds for an opposition answers the question, what is the legal basis for the refusal of this trademark application? What specific legal requirements will the approval of this application violate? You need to have both standing and grounds in order to successfully bring an opposition against an application. So be mindful of that.